Hi everyone, I've just recorded the latest episode of my podcast series, Jumping Through Hoops, and in episode 12 I have been talking about the topic of persistence, and I thought I'd just record a really quick video because sometimes it's a bit more personal, and I know not everyone actually listens to podcasts, so I thought it'd be just good to tell you a little bit about what I'm speaking about. So persistence. So this is relative if you are starting up a business or if you're sort of in that early stage of growth with your business. So persistence basically is the key thing to your success, because without persisting, then you know what have you got? You're going to give up, aren't you, if you don't carry on? It's basically as simple as that, and that's what I'm sort of talking a little bit more in depth about in my podcast, about why persistence is the key to your success and why persistence will actually lead to success. You know, it's going to lead to success in the end, because if you don't give up, what other option is there other than success? So persistence is such an important thing if you want to succeed. You just need to stick with it. The second thing, which I think probably just as important as persistence, is having the passion for what you do. Because if you don't have passion, then your business may work for a little while, but it's not going to carry on being a success, because obviously you need the passion behind it to drive it and keep it going, because without passion, it's going to phase out. It's going to fade pretty quick. So you've got to be passionate about what you do. Okay, got to be passionate, got to be persistent. And another thing I just touched upon in my podcast is changing your mindset around how you view problems. It's quite interesting. I was listening to a podcast this week by, I think it was Dean Graziosi, and he was talking about problems and what would you like a life that's problem free? A lot of people might say yes to that, but if you're running a business and you want to grow your business, you should actually want to have problems. And that might sound crazy, but it's true, because without problems, you're just going to stand still. You're not actually going to grow. So you need to view each problem as an opportunity to learn and then to grow. Because without problems, you're just going to stay at a standstill. So I've been changing my mindset a lot recently around the way I view problems. So every time I have maybe had a complaint about something about my business, recently, I've actually appreciated that complaint, because all it's done is highlighted flaws in my business, and I've then been able to correct it and make my business better. So trying to change your mindset around the way you see problems, basically. So it's three things. If you want to listen to my podcast, I speak about it in a little bit more detail, but if you're starting out in business and you're trying to grow a business, three things that are going to really, really help you succeed. So number one, persistence. You've just got to be willing to persist, and consistently, okay? So just keep at it. All right, might take you 1 year, might take you 10 years. Secondly, you've got to have the passion, and third, you've got to try and change the way you view problems. See them as an opportunity to learn and grow.